Welcome, friends. Welcome back to another series. Now, this series that we are starting, it is going to be ICSE English language paper, that is paper 1. And in this series, we are going to solve grammar questions, specifically the question number 5, where you have four components A, B, C, D. And this we are going to solve and discuss the answers with you. So this time we are taking very recent paper, that is 2020 English language paper, and in the consequent uh, papers we are going to take one year, so 2019, 2018, 17, 16, and henceforth. So let's get started. A solved grammar question, that is question number 5. As you can see here, fill in the blanks with the correct form of words given in bracket. So you are not required to copy the passage, but the number, the serial order should be proper. So let's try out this. By the time she was 3, Matilda had, so 0, they have already given us taught, okay, to herself. By what could be your answer, okay, regarding by. So by we can write over here that by studying, okay, by studying newspapers and magazines that house lay around the house. At the age of 4, she could read fast and well, and she naturally began hankering. Hankering, which means you desire for something, hankering after books. The only book in the whole of this enlightened household was something called Easy Cooking, belonging to her mother. When she had read this from cover to cover and had learned, that is in past tense, learned all the recipes by heart, she decided she wanted something more interesting. So here goes the answer. You can see. Okay. The next one we go. It's about appropriate words. We know in this appropriate words is always come as preposition, or what we can say phrasal verbs. Okay, a lot many a time we see this is actually the part where phrasal verbs are used, or whom we say prepositions are used specifically. The first one, it has been raining for 2 hours. Okay, since not possible because it is not giving a particular time period for 2 hours. He just scraped through his examinations. Mrs. Kapoor was bent on or upon. Anyone can do up or upon or on attending the meeting. She is proud and looks down on her colleagues. Rahul plays football with his grandfather. The mother was sitting beside the sick child all night, or you can write sitting with the sick child all night, or you can also write sitting by the sick child all night. Seventh one, Monica is leaning against the wall. Rosie is very good at art and craft. So here are the answers. Let's go to the next one. Here we see join the sentences and you have to make a complete sense. You have to keep the sense of the original sentence as it is without using and, but, or so. So all these coordinating conjunctions you cannot use. So Sarah and Tyra are twins. They look exactly alike. So here we can make two ways. So I've given the answer. So two ways you can make. Because Sarah and Tyra are twins, comma, they look exactly alike. Or Sarah and Tyra, who look exactly alike, are twins. Rohan does not like to play cricket. He does not like to play hockey either. So this is a very good indication that here you can use neither. So let's see how we can do. So there are two ways we can do. One is neither does Rohan like to play cricket, nor does he like to play hockey. So, or you can write Rohan likes to play neither cricket nor hockey. Second one is more easy. Whenever you are having neither and nor, whatever form, whatever construction you are doing after neither, the same construction should follow after nor. So nor does Rohan like to play cricket. Neither does Rohan like to play cricket. After nor also same construction is there. Nor does he like to play hockey. So next one is Sania pushed as hard as she could. The door would not open. So there are two possibilities. Although Sania pushed as hard as she could, comma, the door would not open. Or despite Sania pushing as hard as she could, comma, the door would not open. Or although and though is similar. So though Sania pushed as hard as she could, the door would not open. The next one, the school bus drove through the gate. The clock was striking 8 at that moment. So when the school bus drove through the gate, comma, the clock was striking 8, or the school bus drove through the gate at that moment when the clock was striking 8. So let's see the next one. Rewrite the following sentence. These are exercise on transformation of sentences, and you have to keep the sense of the original sentence same. The librarian orders books for the school library every year. You have to start with books. So definitely it's a typical example of active passive voice. So you can come the answer over here, that books are ordered for the school every year by the librarian. So by the librarian will come at the last. Next one. No one will deny that the children have worked very hard this year. Everyone. So this is again the example of affirmative to negative, negative to affirmative, that type. So everyone will agree. Let's go back. Everyone will agree that the children have worked very hard this year. So everyone will agree. Third one, as soon as the teacher enters, she is greeted by her students no sooner. Is again a typical kind which always come no sooner. So, but here the sentence is in present tense, so we have to keep that in mind. We have to make it in present tense. So, no sooner does the teacher enter, because we have already provided does. So, does the teacher enter, than, no sooner follows than she is greeted by her students. Next one, over here, she is so busy that she finds no time to entertain her friends. Two, again a typical formation, two, so and two. So let's come to the fourth one, answer. She is too busy to find time to entertain her friends. So too busy to find time. This is the expression we use. Next, in spite of the very hot weather, Kevin stepped out to buy some bread. Despite. So, in spite of and despite, we know, but despite we cannot use of. So, how we are going to do? Despite the very hot weather, Kevin stepped out to buy some bread. Or you can write like this, despite the weather being very hot. This is also correct. Despite the weather, despite and being really goes together. So despite the weather being very hot, Kevin stepped out to buy some bread. Okay, next one. Sheila will be selected for competition only if she goes for the auditions. Unless. So this is a conditional which is given if she goes for the auditions. So unless, so let's see how we change. Unless Sheila goes for the auditions, comma, she will not be selected for the competition. So this is a conditional sentence. The next one, I would rather eat fruit than a lot of unhealthy junk food. I prefer. This is very common. It's quite common in ICSE grammar questions. So I prefer is a I prefer eating. I prefer eating fruit to a lot of unhealthy junk food. So prefer follows to, not than. Okay. So I would rather, it's right, I would rather, but whenever you are using prefer, it always follows by to. Let's, the last one, which is very easy. The tree was cut down ruthlessly. Okay. You can write over here, they cut down the tree ruthlessly. So that's it for today. We are going to come up with this kind of solutions of the grammar questions of the previous years also, 2018-17 onwards. And there will be another series which would be on summary writing, how to solve comprehension as well. Stay tuned and keep following this channels and give all your love and appreciate your suggestions in this channel.